Well, currently we have that group that was here. They have dispersed. Of course, this is a huge tourist attraction. In the rain, it is not, so you wouldn't see a lot of people here typically. But for most of the afternoon, there were folks here sharing their voices, sharing their opinions about their concern about what's happening in Gaza. Let's take a look at some of the video taken earlier. When you saw this group gathering, it was a planned gathering about 1:30 this afternoon, but then at some point later in the afternoon, they set up tents. Now, this is Park District, run by the Park District, and there are rules on this property. You need permits if you're going to put up a tent. You need a permit if there are more than 50 people gathered. They apparently did not have that. Once those tents went up, that's when CPD responded, and eventually CPD did remove those tents. Prior to that, there was an announcement made by the Park District asking them to disperse and remove the tents. Then there was an announcement by a CPD commander informing them of the rules and the laws and asking them to remove the tent. Eventually, CPD officers did remove the tents, and eventually the group did leave. So we wanted to hear from some of the folks who organized this event. Let's hear what they had to say.
I wanted to make a clear statement to the city and CPD that even though they came onto the student encampments on campus who were peacefully protesting to shut it down, we're making it clear to them that, they can shut down an encampment, but there will be encampments popping up anywhere else.
We want the people of Chicago to know that there is a genocide in Gaza.
So it was U.S. Palestinian Community Network and the Chicago Coalition for Justice in Palestine, two of the groups that organized this event. And what they said was this is an ongoing campaign. Certainly we have seen rallies and marches in our area the last few months, and they promised more will be happening, especially going into the DNC. They want President Biden to know they do not appreciate his support of Israel. Certainly these folks very concerned about what's happening and what's happening a world away. We saw in the headlines today with the Israeli hostages returned home, things that are happening so far away, deeply connected to folks in our area. And that is certainly what we are seeing here, how people are affected and sharing their opinions, how they feel about how things are happening in Gaza. For now, Buckingham Fountain has been cleared. It is, as I said, it's raining, so there really aren't many tourists out here right now, but the group that was protesting has left, as well as the police.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.